Yeah, let's talk about sports, baby. Yeah, from the stands of a sports fan, broadcasting live from the six, man. We're in Toronto right now, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in right now. Shout out to the six. Toronto treated us real good, man. Just a few miles away from the CN Tower. I can see it right outside my window, man. But we talking about big business right now. Big business. Hey, man, first and foremost, starting off in the NBA. Now, the NBA is coming down to like 5-6 games left in the season, essentially. So we getting down to the nitty-gritty. Everybody already got their standings for the most part. Boston Celtics, number one in the NBA, 61 wins throughout the season. A huge margin against the rest of the NBA and the rest of the teams. I think like the next team behind them is like got 47 wins or something like that. Let me check right now. Boston got 16 wins. 61 wins, 16 losses, excuse me. Milwaukee behind them in the East, 47 wins and 30 losses. Even in the East, Denver only got 54 wins. So Boston got a good lead in the NBA, in the East, all that so far. But how long is that going to last? That's the major question. But right now, 5-6 games left. We'll see how that is. One thing about the NBA and the league this year, I want to point out. I want to give my man some props because we've been tough on Anthony Davis. Pause. No diddy. Anthony Davis has played over 75 games this season with no major injury. I want to give it up to AD, bro. Even in the last like 5-6 games, they say he's been averaging like 25 and 11 or something crazy. He's been showing up. AD has been activated this year. Now, it's unfortunate because the Lakers are in 8th place, so they're in play-in tournament position right now. So I just want to point that out. Anthony Davis been showing up all season. He's showing up in these last couple games. I think he's going to make a difference. I think with the Lakers even getting into the playoffs, the play-in period, they're going to be dangerous, bro, whoever they face. But that's just me. That's what I think. Let me know. If the Lakers and Denver got to go at it in the first round and the Lakers put Denver out, that's going to be crazy. I can't doubt the Lakers right now. LeBron looking good, pause. Anthony Davis been activated and consistent. I'm just going to say I appreciate it. So I just want to make that note, man. We all say a lot about Anthony Davis, but this year he been showing up, man. We just want to put that out there. That's all I had to say about that. In regards to the NBA, when the playoffs start, then that's when the real talk is going to happen. Other than that, let me know what your predictions are. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show, 313-466-4386. All right, so this next one right here, I don't even know why I'm doing that right there. I ain't got my green screen with me right now. So we're moving on to the UFL right now. UFL just wrapped up, week 2? No, week 2 is still in motion, as a matter of fact. Saturday, which was yesterday, April 6th, was 2 games. Then San Antonio Brahmas versus the Memphis Showboats. They were in Memphis. The Brahmas, San Antonio, got the win 20-19. It was a good I'm trying not to cuss in Canada. It was a good old game. Memphis Showboats is the name of the team. They are they're living up to the name. Very entertaining. Good running game. Good quarterback. I like his run game. Defense was decent. I only say that because they had the lead the whole damn game. San Antonio Brahmas scoreless through at least 3 quarters, bro. Didn't even score until the 4th quarter. Even the quarterback threw an interception, bro. The Brahmas still came back, scored 3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter, bro. A very entertaining game. That is a prime example of when you showboat, you can look good in the game, you can have the lead, but at the end of the day, you take your foot off the gas, you're going to take an L. So that was a great game, by the way. San Antonio Brahmas win 20-19 against the Showboats in Memphis. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show, 313-466-4386. Next game they played yesterday, Arlington Renegades against the St. Louis Battlehawks. Another really, really good game, bro. First and foremost, let me see who actually won. Oh, the Renegades actually won. Oh, my God. No, I'm sorry. Battlehawks won. So it was a good back and forth game. This was even. Back and forth all through the game. It was even tied in the 4th quarter with like 6 minutes left, 24-24. Came down to the last minute, like a minute, 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Arlington Renegades got the ball. They say, Bumpy, we about to kick the field goal, go up 3. Missed the field goal. They indoors, too, by the way, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They indoor. Missed the field goal, I believe, far right. St. Louis, Battlehawks come down like a 30-yard run, straight down the field, get them right into field goal position. They kick the field goal and win, 24-27. It was a very entertaining game. They're giving us entertainment. It ain't just bold play. Now, every now and then it'll be a little stale play, but it's very entertaining. One thing that I like about the UFL so far, after the touchdown, the point after touchdown, traditionally in the NFL and all other games levels, you kick a field goal, or you could possibly do a 2-point conversion and run the ball, right? Run the play from like the 2-3 yard line or like 3-yard line. In UFL, after the touchdown, you get 3 options. As a matter of fact, I don't even think you can kick the field goal if I'm not mistaken. You can play from the 2-yard line and get a 1-point after a touchdown. Play it from the 5-yard line, 2-point conversion. Play it from the 10-yard line, you get a 3-point conversion. That makes the game very interesting. Instead of them bogus field goals all the time, kick a field goal if it's going to be worth 3 points and you doing it from somewhere in the field. Just, you know what I'm saying? I can understand that. But I like what they doing right here. You got to play the ball regardless, but you can choose either the 2-yard line, 5-yard line, 10-yard line, 1 point, 2 point, 3 points respectively. But that's just what I think, man. UFL has been entertaining so far. Today actually got a game, Sunday, April 7th. Birmingham Stallions, which is the reigning champions from the USFL, and they're undefeated right now against my Michigan Panthers, man. They're going at it today at noon, which the game starts in like another 25 minutes from here right now, Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be on ESPN, and then the Houston Roughnecks at DC Defenders, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fox. So if I get an opportunity to watch that, I will, but I will be hitting the road very, very soon, leaving Canada, headed back to the States. So we'll see how that turns out, man. But I've been entertained by the UFL so far, man. I'm not going to lie, but that's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show, 313-466-4386. Next topic, we about to breeze through this real quick. I just want to talk about – hold on real quick. Nah, this ain't nobody. All right. So I want to breeze through this real quick. First and foremost, MLB. Steven Strasburg, pitcher for the Washington Nationals, if I'm not mistaken. He was drafted by them in like 2012. I remember watching him get drafted. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was actually into baseball. He was the highest paid pitcher or player in MLB history. It was a lot of hype behind him and a lot of stuff. Steven Strasburg won the World Series in 2019, by the way. Was the MVP, officially / unofficially retired. He's marked as retired on the MLB website, but it was no real big announcement. Didn't do a farewell tour or any of that. Now, he had a lot of injuries. He had injuries that kind of, plagued him from being, reaching, I would say reaching his full potential, but you got a ring. You won the World Series and you was the MVP, so you do that, you get your championship. Hey, you got your money, get up out of there. I'm not mad at it at all, man. So I just want to point that out. That news stood out to me because I literally remember the beginning of his career. This was sometime in, like I said, 2011, 2012 or something like that. I'm in college. I'm in South Haven watching baseball at my dad's house. It was a lot going on. But shout out to Steven Strasburg. Got his money and got up out of there. Let me know what you think about that, man. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show, 313-466-4386. Moving on to college basketball. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. First and foremost, I want to start off on the men's side. Pause. UConn defeated Alabama in the Final Four, 86-72. I think a lot of people already predicted that. That was Saturday, April 6th, yesterday. No real big news from that. I'm surprised they didn't dog them out by more. But, it is what it is. Alabama surprised everybody by getting to the Final Four in men's basketball. Shout out to Alabama for doing that, man. But UConn, national champions 2023. Could they repeat is the question. Could they repeat is the question. We will see. Let me see. Other than that, NC State lost to Purdue 50-63. Very unfortunate loss. I say that because I like to see DJ Burns play. Got that same built and athleticism like Zach Randolph, Zebo. They call him Zebo Jr. But unfortunately, it didn't move forward, man. They got beat. What was this? 50-63, like I said. Zach Edey for Purdue went off. Let's just say that. 20 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. Got his double-double moving forward. Now, I expect him to score way more. But he did what he had to do to get the win. That's all that really matters. DJ Burns, very unfortunate ending to his career, his collegiate career. Only scored 8 points, got 1 rebound, and 4 assists. Now, I didn't get to watch the game like I wanted to, so I couldn't analyze. Maybe it was too much pressure on him. Maybe he didn't get as much clock. I don't know. But that is very, very unfortunate, and that's disappointing, bro. Especially for that to be, I don't know. You know what? I don't even know if that's his last game of his collegiate career because I don't know if he's entering the NBA. No news of it. I don't know if he's continuing his career at NC State, entering the transfer portal, whatever the case may be. But I was excited to see this game with the two big men, DJ Burns Jr. and Zach Edey. Zach Edey showed up. DJ Burns was there, but he didn't show up, though. That's unfortunate, man. But shout out to Purdue against UConn. My bad. Purdue against UConn. That's going to be, I forgot. I got to get the date of that game. UConn could potentially be repeat NCAA Division I men's basketball champions. Potentially. They're one game away. If they were to win and be back-to-back, that would be the first time since 06-07, University of Florida. And then before that, went all the way back to the 90s. Duke won it in 91-92, back when Duke was a real powerhouse. So this is going to be interesting to see this because we ain't seen back-to-back champions in about 15 years. So UConn is on route to do something historic, and Purdue also, because I can't remember the last time they've been to the championship. I think they said in like the 60s, 68 or something like that. I don't know if they won it, but nonetheless, they're going back for the first time since your mama and daddy was born, pretty much, from my generation at least. But let me know what your predictions are. I think everybody is favoring UConn. I'm pretty sure Purdue is not the favorite with this. I like Zach Edey, man. I just hope he don't do what DJ Burns did and not show up. At least put your numbers up whether you win or lose, Zach Edey. And I think he's predicted to go first-round draft next year at this point. But we'll see, man. I hope Purdue win that game. That's all I'm going to say. I want to see UConn win it just to see the back-to-back champions again in my lifetime. Because that'd be 3 times in my lifetime that it was back-to-back. But I don't really care. It ain't my school. But Purdue representing Big Ten, though, so shout out to Purdue. Go off in the live chat and comments. Let me know what your predictions are. 313-466-4386. Moving on to the women's, though. Women's Final Four / championship. Now, we got Iowa. They end up beating UConn. Caitlin Clark did her thing against UConn. Paige, whatever her name is. Ain't nobody even saying her name for real. Caitlin Clark is the only name really relevant in women's college hoops right now, D1. So shout out to Caitlin Clark. That ended up being the most watched hoop game in ESPN history, beating Iowa and LSU, by the way. They had 14.2 million average viewers at ESPN, which tells me that Caitlin Clark is the draw. Everybody's on that bandwagon, and for good reasons also. She's historically and statistically one of the greatest players, men or women, in college hoops history. But what I want to say is, niggas was thinking it was Angel Reese or their rematch together. Yeah, they rematch did draw a lot of watchers, but it's really Caitlin Clark. Let's just give Caitlin Clark the credit, man. Unfortunately, I don't even want to say unfortunately. It's love to see this history. I say unfortunately because she got a lot of haters and don't nobody really want to see her win. And at this point, I just want to see history. Let's just do it. I think she only like 20, 30 points away from breaking some other record or something like that. So let's go, Caitlin Clark. Let's go ahead and see it done from the stands of a sports fan. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show, 313-466-4386. Last topic in college hoops. Bronny James Jr. Bronny James, man, declared for the 2024 NBA draft and at the same time entered the NCAA transfer portal, leaving USC after his freshman year. He averaged 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, 2.1 assists, and averaging 19 minutes a game. That's 1 minute less than a half. He's averaging playing one half of a game, essentially. And got 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I'm doing nice with that. Here's my thing. Yeah, we know he didn't play as many games. In July of 2023, he suffered a cardiac arrest. Had a procedure to treat a congenital heart defect, sidelined for 5 months. So he didn't play immediately in the game. Bronny James LeBron James, both of y'all. Let me say his quote real quick. Bronny said this before I really get to what Bronny said, quote, "I had a year with some ups and downs, but all added to growth for me as a man, student, and athlete. I've made the decision to enter the NBA draft while maintaining my college eligibility and will also be entering the NCAA transfer portal. Thank you to USC for an amazing freshman year, and as always, thankful to my family, friends, doctors, athletic trainers, and fans for their support." Now, there was also allegedly a quote from LeBron James saying that he needs to go somewhere where he could be a winner and he needs to be around winners. Bro, you averaged 5 points and 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Now, I don't even want to come at Bronny James. I don't want to come at him personally. I think his dad got a lot more influence behind them than he's really putting out. They're putting out in the media. They're making a point to say his dad has no influence on his decision. All the articles I say, LeBron James is making, he has no, it's all just him. Bro, we know LeBron James is influencing. He's making sure his son doesn't make the same mistakes he was making, bro. Trust me when I say that. So he's being heavily influenced by his father. I think LeBron James got 1, maybe 2 more years in the NBA. If he go to another team before he retires, it's destroying his legacy. Bronny James don't deserve to go to the NBA. He need another year, and I think he need to focus on himself, which means I think Bronny don't need to be playing basketball. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show. 313-466-4386. I'm about to get up out of here because I got to check about this hotel, and I ain't about to pay no more money and no Canadian dollars. So we about to get up out of here. I'm really just thinking out loud when I say my time in Toronto, Canada, our time, me and my girl, we had a ball out here. 2 of them. No Diddy. Went to the CN Tower, went to the Ripley's aquarium. We rode bikes around downtown Toronto, went to the some little arcade bar thing, watched the Final Four. Man, had some good food, bro. We enjoyed ourselves. And the US dollar exchange, currency exchange here is lovely. I got a discount everywhere just because I had American dollars. I highly encourage and suggest this trip to Canada or Toronto specifically, I will say. That's all I had to say, man. I literally got to check up out of here. Do me a favor, kick it with KCMC on all social media at KIWKCMC. That's kick it with KCMC, just the abbreviations. KIWKCMC. Who is that? Brandon Mason Show. Keep rocking, bro. I'm live at 2:45 within the game. Join us. I'm going to check you out just because you show love, Brandon. Thank you for watching the show and commenting live, man. Show love on all the social media, like we said. KIWKCMC, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all that. And Team Elite 313. Show some love to my sponsor, man. Team Elite 313. TEAMELITE on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that at TEAMELITE 313. And check out their premium urban-based casual wear, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, tech fleece, jogger sets, varsity sets, and more. It's all on their website, teamelite313.com. Ask your mom. Boss up on it one time before we leave Canada. Appreciate you for kicking it with Casey. I actually have some viewers watching live. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the alert so you know when I'm going live. And I might do another show, a couple shows later on tonight talking about some music that we listen to. Couple albums dropped. Check out Unk Talk also on the channel Team Elite Media. We got that show going live, or I should say episodes every Thursday, 8 a.m., man. Other than that, show love. Got the Cash App right here.